The following program will contain adult language and mature subject matter and does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Reality Radio 101, its advertisers and sponsors, or its listening audience. Listener discretion is strongly advised.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Flash Lowlight.
And I'm Nick Nikon.
And we are the Puppetrazzi.
If you are looking for great entertainment for your special event, then Puppetrazzi is the most amazing show that you will ever encounter in your life.
Yeah, we are an adult puppeteer show that is sure to bring down the house, your house, with great humor, banter, jokes, and interviews with your very special guests.
And hardcore reporting of your event that will mystify you, surprise you, and even make you roll in the aisles.
Let our professional sound, lighting, staging, and puppeteering skills amaze you and your clientele with the absolute best entertainment that you deserve.
For more information on booking Puppetrazzi or to see a video demo of our show, please go to facebook.com/Puppetrazzi or email us directly at puppetrazzi@hotmail.com. That's puppetrazzi@hotmail.com.
Hey, that was pretty good there, buddy.
I was happy with that.
Hey, let's go for a beer or something to celebrate.
Well, maybe some mild mint tea.
Okay, all right.
I need to calm down a little.
Beautiful.
Welcome to the Del Morgado Show right here on Reality Radio 101. To contact Del, dial 905-725-1907. Toll free in North America, 1-866-905-7325. Worldwide, 1-866-656-5477. Email Del, Reality Radio 101 at yahoo.com. And now, your host of the Del Morgado Show, Mr. Del Morgado.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Del Morgado Show right here on Reality Radio 101. And give it up for the man, the legend, nothing's coming to my mind right now, dude.
The guy who's on a diet.
Yes. Who's unfortunately suffering this evening because I went and surprised them with a whole bunch of treats. What did I bring you? Icy squares.
Which we don't have in the States. I don't know what that
really?
is.
Yeah, but you had one and you looked. Your face was priceless after you had one. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried icy squares, but they are so tasty. I was having a craving for them, and I see them at the store, and I'm like,
yeah. But you know what? When they say icy squares.
Yeah. I think they got to be in the fridge because they're really melty right now, eh?
Yeah. Go put them in the freezer, man.
Yeah, maybe I should, man. I got a Coke in the freezer, too.
Yeah, so...
and you hooked me up with an awesome cooler. This is a wicked
aren't they
cooler.
great?
Yeah. Peach fantasy.
But the icy squares, when you gave me a sample of those tonight, when I bit into that, I assumed that you had them like in a cooler or something, right? Because it tasted cold.
Yeah, but it was good, though, wasn't it?
Delicious.
And the poor guy's on a diet.
I am.
And then I bring a big chocolate cake on top of it. You were dying up there,
big
bro.
Big ass chocolate cheese. And cookies.
Yeah. Were they good, though? You like the cake, right? Yeah,
I only sliver. And I literally had a sliver.
A little sliver, like
my
tiny,
wife
tiny,
cut
tiny.
me a piece, and it was small,
very small.
But
I was
shocked. No, the original piece.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I said, "No, that's too big." And she looked at me like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, but mine was like quadruple the amount that you had. So Thank you for the burger, by the way.
You're welcome. You had 3/4 of the cake.
that's what's going to be left over.
Yeah, well, there's... Yeah.
I hope that they take some as well. Cause,
I don't know. Don't worry about them.
All right.
They eat like birds, as you know, right?
Really? Oh, okay. So I'm going to get stuck with 3/4 of the cake.
Yeah, so...
Don't worry, I'll eat it, man. You know,
Okay.
waste not, want not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before we continue, I want to send out a special thank you to my guest last week, Mr. Steve Zmijak.
Right.
Dr. Eve Stevel. Right. It was a cool show, man. I actually told him a bunch of times because I saw him this weekend, which I'm going to be talking about a lot about tonight, which was the London Comic Con. I saw him this weekend, and I
Not London, England.
No, London, Ontario.
Because London, England does.
They had one this
Have
weekend,
one.
too.
Did
had
they?
a big one this
Yeah,
weekend in
well,
London.
there you go.
So that's why, yes, in London, Ontario.
Because we don't have
Canada.
the budget to send you yet.
We'll get it, though.
We will.
We'll get it. We still talking about that morning radio show? Yeah.
Well,
you know what we should do? We should get people to email in and give us the feedback on if they think I should have
do a morning show here
Yeah,
in the Toronto area.
that is correct.
The greater Toronto area.
6 in the morning until 10 in the morning.
6 till 10.
Yep. Every
Yep.
morning, the Del Morgado show.
That's it.
Or the Hikadelic show.
The Hikadelic show.
What do you
With
think?
Heiko.
What do you think, Gary Labar? Which I didn't even say your name because you jumped right in.
It's Gary Nelson.
Oh, yes.
It's Garrett Nelson.
Gospel Gary. Yeah,
Gospel Gary.
We'll go with Gospel Gary. How did you like when you went on the air?
Well, when I went on the air in New York for that on
were you
3WG,
like, welcome to Gospel Gary?
no. Let me tell you.
All right,
Okay,
tell me.
1460
Hey, let
a.m.
me tell you.
1460 a.m. in Rochester.
Wow.
Right? So
Yeah.
it was a kind of a gospel network radio station.
Yes.
So they said, how you going on the air? And I said, I'm probably going to go on as Gary Nelson
Right.
because that's my middle name, right?
Yes. You've told
And
me.
then
The new listeners
and
will
yeah,
now
and then,
know.
and then people said, well, is that you? I said, but my real name is Garrett.
Right.
So I was going to go on as Garrett
Oh,
Nelson,
Garrett.
right? Yeah.
That I did not know.
Yeah.
You've never shared that
Yeah,
information.
that's
with
true.
me. So on your birth certificate it says
Garrett Nelson.
Wow.
So anyway, so the
That's
bottom
cool.
line is, so the bottom line is, I
Yeah.
said, and then one of the cool black dudes there,
Yeah,
they love the
yeah.
Baptist. They come and say, look, Garrett, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you the way it was.
All right.
Let me
I'm
take
listening.
1 minute.
Go
okay?
ahead.
And he came with the Gary, listen to me. And
Yeah.
let me sit down here. I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
Now, you never did no gospel radio before.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, you want to be cool with the chicks?
Yeah.
I go, what? You cool with the chicks?
Yeah.
I go, I guess.
Yeah.
You're going to be gospel Gary. I said, what?
Nice.
You're going to be gospel. And he didn't say.
Gospel
Yeah,
Gary.
see, he didn't pronounce it. He didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
gospel.
No.
He said, you're going to be gospel Gary.
Yeah, Gospel Gary.
I said, what's gobble
I
Gary? It
understood
sounds,
it though.
it's like a turkey. What's
yeah,
gobble
yeah,
Gary?
gobble
No,
Gary.
no, gobble Gary.
Yeah.
I said, what's gobble Gary?
Yeah.
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 No, I said, spell it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how to spell it, but it's one of them words.
G-O-S. Nice.
So-
Whoa, that's the first time you burped on the show.
So there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, mark this date down. Gary, finally,
yeah.
that's one rip.
That was fake.
Yeah, it was quite pathetic, actually. I'm sorry to boost your ego there, but
Yeah.
no, this weekend was crazy, man. We went to the London Comic Con, and I tell you, I was actually telling Steve a couple times there that I was very glad that he wasn't in character last week when he was on my show. So I just want to thank him out on the air and say I was very, very glad that he was Steve Zmijak as opposed to Dr.
Right.
Steve. Yeah. Right. Yeah, see, I'm now, Dr. Evil. So anyway, tonight we're going to be playing a whole bunch of interviews, actually 4 in total. We're also going to be going an extra half hour. We also have tons of giveaways, but you're saying, did you say earlier before the show that the phone system was down? Oh, you don't have your glasses, so you can't read all the emails.
First of all, let me get it
Yeah.
right again.
All right.
As usual, you don't listen.
I don't listen.
No, I just said
What's the
I took
point?
my contacts out because I needed to take a nap.
Right.
So I didn't put them back in.
Gotcha.
So I can't really see all the monitors that well because
Oh.
I'm nearsighted. I could see really
but
good.
you can't see far away.
But no, I'm online now, right?
Okay.
So if someone's going to email us,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay. Well, how are the phones anyway? Because last time we had a phone call, it didn't sound right. It sounded really, really, really weird.
It's distorted.
So what's something?
No, we're working on that because
Okay.
we upgrade when we upgraded all this sound card and all this
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
to
yeah.
make you guys sound beautiful over
Yes,
the air.
which we sound way better.
You sound amazing.
Yeah, it's
it's all
crystal clear
digital,
now. Yeah,
and
yeah.
but the phone patch is not working the way it should be. So we're
Right.
working it. So
Okay.
if someone's going to call in, you'll be able to hear them.
Yep.
they'll be able to hear you.
Okay.
People on the air or listening will be able to hear everybody.
Right.
But it's not as it's a little bit fuzzy,
It's a little
distorted.
It's almost sounds
So-
like an echo going on.
Yeah,
when there's a
so-
phone call.
So the bottom
So-
line is, if you want to call, by all means. If
Yeah.
not, email us.
All right.
That's all.
There you go. That works. The reason I'm bringing that up is because Ronald Hoppe, Hoppe, sorry, my mistake. I mispronounced his name there for a second. He is going to be throwing a con in Kitchener, which is August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and it is here's the website, www.go2emc.ca.
Right.
And he is actually going to be giving a ton of free passes, unlimited free passes, to anyone that calls into my show
Okay.
or emails to the show. I can't remember exactly the details he needs. I think it's name and email. But
Okay.
if
we
you could
can
text me,
handle
if you
that.
could shoot me
We
a
can do
quick
that.
text and give me the, I don't know about the calling in because it just sounds weird. So
Don't
but,
worry about that. The
yeah.
calling in will work.
it'll work.
Just
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
about
Well,
it.
we got tons of interviews. Speaking of which, and because that's why I'm leading up to, Mr. Ronald Hoppe was with me the entire weekend. He actually was very, very helpful. We did Puppetrazzi at this London con, and we also I did Austin Powers, and we had Dr. Stevel. We also had Kevin, who's one of the puppets. He was number 2. And then we had
Right.
the lovely Amber. I'm not going to give away her last name just because she didn't give me permission to.
You should never do that anyhow.
Well, she was saying that, Anyway, so she was the lovely, sexy Felicity Shagwell. Yeah, baby! For those of you who don't know who it is, in the second film, that was Heather Graham's character. So they called us. I think it was Ronald who actually called us the Powers Pack. So
I
it was-
like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
and that
Could you
chick.
imagine us selling that to an event?
Yeah,
Okay,
be
go on.
cool.
We're-
That blonde chick there,
Yes.
you said.
Yeah.
In the film, though, wasn't she a black chick with kind of blonde hair, like darker skin?
Oh, that was in the third one.
Third
that
one,
was,
okay.
Beyonce. She
Beyonce,
was,
that's it. All right.
She was
Whoever that is, yeah.
Foxy Cleopatra, baby.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Like a tiger. The first interview I have is, and it's a bit out of control because Ronald he's the type, and you've heard him when he called in that one time. He's very outgoing, very
yeah.
excited, and I don't blame him because this is going to be an awesome event. He actually showed me the event location. The costume judging is going to be done at actually City Hall, which is obviously in Kitchener, Ontario, downtown. And then you've also got the main area, which is, I think, their convention center. That place is huge. It's gigantic. And this is going to be a 3-day con. And I think if you go online, I think you get it cheaper.
All right,
to
so
my
I'm taking
understanding.
notes. So
What are you taking notes?
what's the name of this con?
It is Amigos. Hold on, let me get the information here so I don't screw it up.
Amigos. What the hell's
Amigos.
that?
Well, EMC, the short
Okay,
version. That's the
EMC
easy way to
con.
go. Yeah, emc.ca. So go to emc.ca.
Okay, and what are the dates?
August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. The first is sort of a half day. So they start, I think, a little bit later. So I think it's like 3 o'clock till 8 or 9. or
That's a
something like
Friday anyhow. They don't expect a lot of people.
Exactly. So, and the funny thing is, going back to London Con, which is what this is all about, I get to the event. And
Yeah.
I apologize because just in case the event coordinator, which is Jake, I hope if he is listening, when we got there, and I'm sure a lot of people looked at the facility and were like, this is kind of small. I at first glance, I didn't think it was going to be worth being there.
You
And
didn't
then
think that's why.
I know. But once the doors opened, oh my God, it was unbelievable. There were so many people that showed up. And it was just probably one of the most memorable, best cons that I've ever been to.
Bestest, yeah.
Bestest. So I was mentioning Ron, who is in charge of www.go2emc.ca. Jeez, how many times do I have to advertise that one?
Very nice.
He is my first interview for tonight. And, of course, because he was with us the entire weekend, I decided, hey, why not make him the very first interview for today? So there we go. And his name is Ronald Hoppe. You're listening to The Del Morgado Show. You got that one queued,
Yes.
Gary? Okay. Let's kick that off.
On reality radio.
Hold on. We'll take a quick commercial. Just one commercial, and then we'll come right back.
After this.
After this interview, yeah.
One quick commercial.
One quick commercial,
All right.
and then after first break, and then
All right. We'll
we're
come
here.
back. You
All
got
right.
it, yeah.
You're listening to The Del Morgado Show right here on Reality Radio 101. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at London Comic-Con. That's right.
Comic-Con! Excited extraordinaire!
There we go.
We got London Batman
And
in
he was
the background.
just masturbating.
I'm all done. We can't get rid of this towel. You have a cape, for God's sakes.
It's a black cape. You don't wipe white stuff on it.
Oh, hello. That was awesome. 101. Wow, what a way to start an interview.
Dude,
London Batman just did the Spider-Man on us.
I'm having an awesome time here at
Yes.
London Comic-Con.
I didn't even introduce you yet, you bastard.
Doesn't matter. Everyone knows who I am by the
We've
sound
got,
of my voice.
what's your name?
My name is Ronald Clifford Earl Hoppe, Esquire III. And I'm
Very
pleased
nice.
to meet your acquaintance, Dell.
Yes, well, thank you very much,
quite
there,
welcome,
Mr.
quite
Ronald.
welcome. Yes,
Could you
Shut
tell
up,
us?
if you don't mind.
Could you tell us who you're affiliated with, sir?
Well, basically, I'm working on an independent radio station in the regions of Waterloo, known as CKMS Sound FM, 1.3 in the FM.
You gotta talk
dial.
English because I'm not understanding a word
There
you're
you
saying.
go. I hope the audience is, and everyone will be fine with that. If not, then obviously this is a waste of their time and possibly mine. But however,
Right.
since I'm here in London, I do have time that I could throw away for interviews such as this.
Right.
So there we are.
And what was the radio show again?
It's called the Weekly Trending Fandom Show.
There you go.
There it is. That's the top
better.
left. You can go to www.wtfshow.com. You can actually see all of our crazy shenanigans as we talk about everything that's wonderful with comic books, movies,
Right.
TV shows, gaming, and a whole lot more.
Wow, dude.
Yeah,
You
not
look
the
like you
bad.
have that scripted out.
I do. Right in the back of my brain
Nice.
with the aspartame. There
Love
it
it,
is.
love
there
it.
It is.
And
There it is.
you have a con coming up, sir.
I do. I have this fantastic...
Mr. Ronald, sir.
Yeah, actually,
would you
it's
tell
Sir
us
Hoppe,
about?
actually.
Yes. Would you tell us
Mr.
about?
Ronald is just... You call me Mr. Ronald. That's
Wait,
fine.
can you tell us about this con, sir?
No problem at all.
Yes.
First off, it's a wonderful event that encompasses comic books, gaming, and animation. Plus,
Right.
on top of that, I talked to a couple of hand puppets today.
Yes.
And they're going to be stealing the show, and I'm
Yes.
thinking we're going to need a dialect when I'm here. And,
Absolutely.
it's going to be an absolutely fantastic, wonderful time. It
And
takes place August 1st,
Yes.
2nd, and 3rd. Plus,
Yes.
on top of that, if you'd like more details, you
Yes.
could use the internets and basically use your favorite internet search browser and type in www.wtfshow.com.
Oh,
and
I
that
wanted to-
is completely the wrong address.
That's the wrong one.
And the
I
thing
want
is
the
that-
con.
There you go. I was hoping you would say the con. www.gotoemc.ca. And the
Beautiful.
2 is the number 2, as in the English version of after 1. So,
Right.
Once again, www.gotoemc.ca.
God bless
And if
you.
you get that confused with the .com, that's fine too, because
Yes.
we're redirecting. We bought that as well. So,
That was awesome, brother. Thank you for the
problem. Thank you
interview.
very much.
Thank you actually for helping us out because
It's
you
all
were a
good.
big help today
Yeah, man,
and
not a
yesterday.
problem. Not a
And I just want to say thanks for everything that you've done so far. And
your man Gushing is
Yes.
excellent. Well, it's
And,
been an extreme pleasure hanging out
yeah,
with you.
yeah.
I had fun this weekend.
Right
a little
on.
depressed.
I kidnapped you this weekend.
Exactly. I put on Facebook that Dr.
Yes.
Steve will kidnap me, but however, no one really reads his Facebook.
Nobody reads that shit. Well, listen, you're listening to the. Thank you again for an interview,
Yep.
and you're listening to the Del Morgado Show on.
Rowdy Radio 101.
At Lanzacor Property Maintenance, we do it all. From spring cleanups to fertilization, eaves trowel cleaning, and weekly lawn maintenance, you can be sure to trust Lanzacor. Mention that you heard this ad on the Del Morgado Show on Reality Radio 101 and receive 10% off of any of Lanzacor's professional property maintenance services. Remember, at Lanzacor, we do it all from snow plowing to sod placement, power washing to debris removal, and a whole lot more. And with any new customer that signs up for our weekly lawn maintenance program through November 30th, Lanzacor will give you a spring and fall fertilizer application treatment valued at over $120, absolutely free if you sign up before June 15th. And with our senior citizens discount, we take 10% off of your bill. For your free estimate, call Lanzacor Property Maintenance at 416-414-8020. That's 416-414-8020. Call today and be weed-free and happier tomorrow. The following program may contain adult language and mature subject matter and does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Reality Radio 101. its advertisers and sponsors, or its listening audience. Listener discretion is strongly advised.
Hi, I'm something lowlight.
And I'm Nick Nikon. No, all right, stop that. That's the Puppetrazzi music. Wow. Pretty nice. Yeah. All right, folks. We're mellowing out here a little bit. I'm not going to give you the numbers because nobody really wants to call Dell anyhow, but if you want to email us, realityradio101@yahoo.com. There it is. So now back to the guy in the studio who's eating cookies, eating cake, wine coolers, Coca-Cola, icebreakers, whatever the hell you call them. Mr. Del Morgado.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. That's Icy Squares, Gary Lamar. Which you had your first one today, and your face was priceless, man. You like that music, eh?
Love it.
Every time I hear it, I always think I can hear the puppets.
I think it's brilliant music.
That's hysterical, man. Well, right now we got the song of the week coming up. I know you like playing trivia games, so let's see if you can figure out this band.
Okay.
And we got the next break, which hopefully will be the Puppetrazzi commercial there.
We'll see.
That would be super duper. So hold on, let me just look for the. Okay, here we go.
Now you're going to give me a.
I will give you some hints.
Okay,
I'll throw you some hints. I'll give you some decent ones.
Yeah.
I won't waste any time with them either. The genre for this band is folk rock, Celtic rock.
Okay.
They were in 1983 to present. They were with Warner. They were also with Elektra, Rhino, Maple Music, and Stony Plain. Anyway, that's another.
The Cranberries.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
You're guessing before I finish
sorry,
them.
okay.
I think the lead singer, I don't know if I...
U2.
No, it's not U2.
Okay.
Celtic?
No, they're not Celtic, but they're Irish, right?
But they're not known for Celtic music.
Okay.
So I'll give you one last hint, and then I'll start playing the music. I think the main singer's name is Jeffrey Kelly.
Oh, Jeffrey Kelly, I remember him. Now, Jeffrey Kelly came to me doorstep, a long
Did
time
you ever
ago.
meet him?
And we shared a Guinness on me porch. And he was looking for icebreakers, but we didn't have any of those.
Instead, you had ice.
They were called something else. I can't
You had
remember.
icy squares.
Icy squares,
That's right.
And let me tell you, he loved them.
Do you know who he is?
Yes, Kelly.
Hugh McMillan, Vince
Oh,
Dietrich,
yes, okay.
and Tobin Frank.
Okay, so that would be, give me another hint.
That's all I got, buddy.
No, come on.
They're from Vancouver.
Oh, I don't know any bands from Canada.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
You don't know any bands from Canada?
No.
Okay, well, all right. Forget
and
that idea.
You play this song, right?
No, you have it.
I do?
Track number 2. Number 2. It's always number 2, Gary. Yeah. You're my number 2.
Okay.
Yeah. You know. You know what I was
right.
I was actually thinking, because I was hanging out with Steve-O this weekend on one day, because I am going to shave my head again. So I was thinking that I should show up to one of these events as Dr. Evil.
With screw him up.
Yeah, because he's Dr. Steve-O. I'm Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
So I would just go like, he's my clone. You know.
Oh, that'd be great.
We created him. We called him Steve-O, just,
That would be awesome.
Just to fuck with everyone's minds.
Absolutely.
So anyway, the name of the band is Spirit of the West.
Never heard of them.
No?
Nope.
I'm sure you've heard this song.
Maybe.
Home for Arrest?
Don't know.
You'll have to excuse me.
Okay. I don't know. I'll listen. Let me listen to it.
You got to know this song.
Don't you ruin it.
I know. I won't ruin it. I'm sorry. Well, you got everything all queued up there, buddy?
Ready to go. Number 2.
Smashing. We'll take another quick commercial.
Yes.
And then we will come right back with after break number 2. Smashing. You're just waiting for me to say it, aren't you? You're listening to Spirit of the West. The song is called Home for Arrest, and you're listening to that on the Del Morgado Show right here on Reality Radio 101.
You'll have to excuse me, I am not at my best. I've been gone for a month, I've been drunk since I tears will soon be my death. I'm so sick from the drink, I need home for a rest. We arrived in December and London was cold. We stayed in the bars along Charing Cross Road. We never saw nothing but brass taps and oak. Kept the shine on the bar with the sleeves of our coats. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not at my best. I've been gone for a week, I've been drunk since I left, and these so-called vacations will soon be my death. I'm so sick from the drink, I need home for a rest. Take me home. Euston Station, the train journey north. In the buffet car, we lurched back and forth past old crooked dikes, through Yorkshire's green fields. We were flung into dance as the train jigged and reeled. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not at my best. I've been gone for a week, I've been drunk since I left, and these so-called vacations will soon be my death. I'm so sick from the drink, I need home for a rest. Take me home. By the light of the moon, she drifts through the streets, a rare old perfume, so seductive and sweet. She teases us and flirt as the pubs all close down, then walk us on home and deny us around. You have to excuse me, I'm not at my best. I've been gone for a month, I've been drunk since I left, and these so-called vacations will soon be my death. I'm so sick from the drink, I need home for a rest. Take me home. The gas heater's empty, it's down past the tomb. The spirits we drank and our ghosts in the room. I'm knackered again, come on sleep, take me soon, and don't lift up my head till the 12 bells at noon. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not at my best. I've been gone for a month, I've been drunk since I left, and these so-called vacations will soon be my death. I'm so sick from the drink, I need home for a rest. Take me home.
I'm Flash Lowlight.
And I'm Nick Nikon.
And we are the Puppetrazzi.
If you are looking for great entertainment for your special event, then Puppetrazzi is the most amazing show that you will ever encounter in your life.
Yeah, we are an adult puppeteer show that is sure to bring down the house. Your house. With great humor, banter, jokes, and interviews with your very special guests.
And hardcore reporting of your event that will mystify you, surprise you, and even make you roll in the aisles.
Let our professional sound, lighting, staging, and puppeteering skills amaze you and your clientele with the absolute best entertainment that you deserve.
For more information on booking Puppetrazzi or to see a video demo of our show, please go to facebook.com/Puppetrazzi. or email us directly at puppetrazzi@hotmail.com. That's puppetrazzi@hotmail.com.
Hey, that was pretty good there, buddy.
I was happy with that.
Hey, let's go for a beer or something.
The following program will definitely destroy Celtic music as we know it, and does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Reality Radio 101, since Celtic music is some of the most beautiful music in the world. And yet, on the Del Morgado Show, we destroy it. Listener discretion is strongly advised. Yeah, baby! Welcome back to the Del Morgado Show right here on Reality Radio 101. To contact Del, email him right now, realityradio101@yahoo.com. Junior. Quit calling me Junior. And now, back to your host, Mr. Del Morgado.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, baby.
You know, let me tell you
You should have
something.
introduced me as Austin Powers.
Let me tell you
All
something.
right. Man, you apparently did not
I love Celtic music.
Yeah.
It's some of my favorite, if not my... I listen to that
Yeah.
all the time.
And you didn't like that one?
I love the music. The
Yeah.
vocals were terrible.
Wow.
The guy can't sing worth a shit. The first when he's singing
Whoa.
alone,
Yeah.
he's totally flat when he sings.
Really?
His diction is off. The music
Holy
was nice
shit.
and everything,
Yeah.
but I would put something. You know, if you want to listen to some good Celtic harder
Yeah.
rock music,
Yeah.
did you ever have a band called Horselips?
No, I have not. Do you have any other tracks?
I can pull something
We
up.
could,
man.
yeah. Hold on. Let me
Go
see
go
if,
Horselips there.
Let me type that in on YouTube and see what we can pop up
HORS
You seriously- dude, they're a
HORS.
popular band, though.
Who?
Spirit of the West.
They suck. Okay. No, they don't. They play
Okay.
their musicianship is good.
Yeah.
Listen to this real
Hold
quick.
on. I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
But you're spelling it wrong.
No, wait. I haven't even gotten there yet. The internet's kind of slow on my laptop here. All right. So I just hit YouTube. What's the name of the band again?
Okay, Horselips, HORS
Yeah. That's how you spell horse.
LIPS. No, horse is with an E.
Yeah. That's how we spell it.
I didn't say that. You're
Oh.
not listening.
Oh.
HORS
So no E.
LIPS.
Oh, so there's no E.
Now, I saw these guys in Ireland.
Yeah.
They came out with this album back in the 70s called The Book of Invasions.
Yes, I see that. Full album.
Now,
They've got the full album here.
you got...
We've got King of the Fairies.
Nope, let's play... you want to play something real quick, a sample?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
curious to hear these.
Trouble with a capital T is a good...
It's called Trouble with a
the
Capital
capital
T.
T is a good...
Horselips you spelled wrong. It's LIPS.
I
There's no
said
E.
that.
I thought you said E.
There's no E.
Ah.
You said horse, right? And I said,
Yeah.
no, horse is HORSE, and I said, it's no E.
No, you said LIPES.
S.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So Horselips, what's the name of the song?
Well, Trouble with a capital T is a good one, and also...
Okay, I got it.
That's just one.
Do we want acoustic or do we want the
No.
song?
Play the song.
The song.
You got to listen to this, okay?
I will definitely.
This is
check
not their
out.
best one, but it's a
Yeah,
sample.
It's a sample.
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right, let me play it. There's probably going to be an ad, so get ready to...
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll cut your computer off. Tell me when the ad's done. Okay?
Yeah, hold on. Give it 5 seconds.
Yeah.
The ad is going to be done.
And then start the song again at the
yep.
beginning.
All right, here we go. Skip ad and
Go ahead.
action. Go. pretty good, dude.
High on the mountain stands
there
a
we go.
boat, but are they gods or real folk? Can't see the fire, but we smell the smoke. Who'll take the plow? Who'll be the yoke?
That's pretty good,
Night after
man.
night, I don't believe
Listen to
we
the chorus.
are the
Yeah.
ones you want to see. Not a thing will you achieve, 'cause we belong and we won't leave. Trouble, trouble. I try to chase trouble, but it's chasing me. Trouble, trouble. Trouble with a capital T.
You know, seeing you back there is even funnier. Because you're singing along. That's pretty good, man.
Okay, anyways, that came out in
Yeah.
77 or 78.
Wow.
But their whole album there, Book of Invasions,
Yeah.
is amazing.
That's pretty good, dude.
It's good Celtic.
Yeah.
Good, that's
well,
good
I mean,
Celtic.
Spirit of the West, I always
Screw
thought.
them.
I always like just that one song. I've heard they have another song. I can't remember the name right now, but that is the only one I pretty much like from their
Yeah. Do me a favor.
albums.
Look,
Yes,
when you get some time, listen to that whole Book of Invasions.
I will. I'll definitely
Some of
check
this
it out.
the
Yeah.
music on there is phenomenal.
If I see
Remember, no
anything-
tricks, no
yeah.
computers.
Yeah. It's good old
No,
fashioned.
no digital. It
Celtic.
was all analog.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, I've heard the old school Celtic, and some of that stuff is really, really good.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I mean, I thought Spirit of the West was more of a modernized version of it.
And I like it,
So,
but their
yeah, it's a
their
good tune.
singers are lame. And their
well, that's
lyrics,
one of those. That song in particular is one of those that you always hear at like a wedding, and you just
It's
go
a drinking
crazy. Yeah,
song.
it's a
It's a
drinking
bar
song.
pub song, but they're lame.
Well,
okay?
it's like Garth Brooks, Friends in Low Places.
I get it.
got friends.
But think about what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm a professional musician.
Yes.
I follow music. I follow genres. I
Yes.
follow what's going on.
right.
I never heard of those guys. What does that tell you?
That tells me
That just tells me I'm not like the king
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
that everybody has to listen to.
right.
But I follow stuff. So if I
Yeah.
heard that song, I heard that band, I
Yeah.
read about them, I was turned off by them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
figured they're lame, but I didn't pay attention to them.
right.
They're
Well,
not
there
big
was-
in the States. Nobody
Yeah.
knows about them.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
nothing.
Well, that was the thing. Is a lot of times I've played bands for you, and you shocked me because I didn't think you would know them.
And
then
I
you ended
do.
up- and you did. And I was
Because
like, wow,
there's
that's
some
pretty good.
prominence of them.
Yeah, exactly.
These guys, there's nothing. Horselips made it worldwide. They were
Right.
big up here in Canada. You
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
even born yet.
No, probably not. That
77.
older. Yeah, it doesn't sound like
So,
recent music.
or that was actually maybe even 76 or 75. I got to be honest with you.
76.
When were you born?
74.
Yeah, it would. You know
Yeah.
what? It might be around that time
Around
they came
that time
out.
area? Wow.
I'm telling you.
That's
you
pretty
can
wild.
you can find out online,
I'll look them
right?
up. I'll check them out. See
So
if they're
there
any
you
good.
go.
If I find a really good, like, because I was waiting for the kick, and they finally.
There's a
kicked
few
in.
of them with better kick.
They got better kick.
Yeah,
than that?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I'm
So
just
I'll-
saying.
I'll see if I can find with better kick and then
Do
play
some
that
horselips, man.
one.
The Vancouver thing.
I'm sorry,
nobody
but
knows what that is.
Horses aren't my type of.
Right.
It's not my bag, baby. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me see who just is this. I wonder if we got a text for the Del Morgado show. Let me see what we
What
got
are you
here.
getting text now for the?
We're getting
double?
everything here. Oh my goodness.
What?
Okay, no, I'm only kidding.
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I'd be
right.
concerned because you were saying that was going to cost you like an arm and a leg to get that whole texting thing here.
Yeah,
at the
I'm
studio.
not gonna spend it.
No,
It's
I
way
don't
too.
blame you.
It's
I don't
like
blame you.
$5,000 just
Yeah.
to set up a. It's called a short dial or a short tone. I forget what it is.
Yeah. And then they charge you by the text.
Oh yeah, man. Every text, to the person might
Yeah.
be 50 cents or
Right.
free, whatever.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
end up spending like $3, right?
Shit. That's
And it's
brutal.
like $5,000 to set the number up.
Oh my.
And then you got
God.
to pay rent on it every month.
How much you paying rent?
Whatever it is, it might be
Yeah.
a couple $100.
Holy-
$5,000 is just to set it up.
That's just to set it up.
Yeah, because they have to find a number that works for you in your geographic location.
Right.
That's available through Rogers.
Oh my. God.
So you can't just say, okay, I want pound 3326.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
might be
yeah.
taken, right?
Right.
It-
So you
it's-
got to get one that's more. I would get 666.
It's got to be 4 numbers, right?
Really? Oh, okay. 66666.
But the point is that might be
Yeah.
taken.
And
unlike a phone number
I wouldn't
that
be
has
shocked.
unlike a phone number that has 7 digits,
Right.
these are only 4 digits,
4
right?
digits.
So there's a
Okay.
lot less available,
Right.
right?
Right.
So I said, okay. I said, never mind.
Yeah, I don't blame him, man.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been a
No.
good move because it's
No.
a waste of money at that point.
Right.
Especially if it doesn't take off. Well, we did the cam thing for a little while, and that
What cab thing?
when we had the camera.
Well,
set up
nobody
in here.
wants it. I'd set it up again. Nobody
Yeah.
wanted to put it in there.
Well, I haven't seen it in a while, so I thought you were done with that.
No, I'd put that up again.
Really?
Yeah.
I think for my show we should put that up,
Maybe use one of your cams, though. I should get the right...
and we
ins-
can connect that onto.
Yeah,
your,
computer? Sure.
we probably could.
Don't
It's
you
got
connect it on your computer
it's
to
got
download?
USB, yeah, so you can easily connect that. and the quality would be way better.
Yeah, but instead of the USB cam.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. You bring in one of them cams.
Okay, I'll bring it in for Joe, man. I'll bring it in
Next
for Joe.
time, man,
'Cause
you
Joe,
know.
Joe,
Yeah.
okay, man.
Jew. Yeah.
Well, it's okay, Jew. Well, it's time
why
to
do you gotta
move on.
be racist?
You're the one who said it, man. We screwed up last week. We said that Pride
Speak for
Weekend.
yourself.
No, because you screwed up too. Pride Weekend, we said was this weekend that just passed. It's actually this weekend coming up.
This weekend coming.
Yeah, we kept saying last week that it was the week that just passed.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So, yeah.
You going?
No.
They're going to have Tuesday is She-Mail Day.
Is it? Maybe I'll go to that.
300,000 she-mails walking the streets of Toronto.
Hi.
Looking to give out some,
Hi,
you know what?
hi, my name is Sheila.
Yeah.
Speaking of she-mails, actually, that's a bad way to segue to the next interview.
Uh-oh.
He briefly made his little appearance in Ron's interview there. He's actually the reason why I went to the London Con. His real name is Sky Westman, and he's on Facebook if you want to check him out. Really, really good guy. He was in connections
What's
with
his name?
Sky Westman.
Do I have that?
It's under London Batman.
Okay.
So that's where that one is. So he actually was the one who told Jake about Puppetrazzi, and he told him about the Austin Powers. Obviously, Jake had known Dr. Stevel, but Sky was the one who put us all together. And and Jake saw the videos that we put up for Puppetrazzi, and he was like intrigued. He was like, "Oh, I'd love to have these guys here. Father's Day weekend, the whole bit." So anyway. Sky was the one who set us up, and he goes under the alias London Batman.
Yeah.
And I had a quick interview with him. I tell you, this guy's hysterical. I'll let you guys be the judges. Let me know if you agree. So,
Okay.
ladies, and we'll play another quick break after that.
Yes.
And we'll come right back. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to London Batman right here on the Del Morgado Show on Reality Radio 101. So we're here at the London Comic Con, and I have with me Mr.
London Batman. Represent.
Nice. You're totally in the character, aren't you?
Well, I have to be.
Yes. Are you going to break out of the character?
I would, but then people would get hurt.
Yeah. Okay, but it is Father's Day.
You're a real jerk, Del. I thought we were gonna have an interview.
What's the problem?
Hey,
What's the
Father's
problem?
Day? Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm an orphan.
Oh, are your parents? Oh, that's right.
I can't tell you who my parents were, but I can tell you
Yeah.
I don't got them. I had them, I don't anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I left them somewhere and I'm lost and found. No, I don't got them no more.
Right. I apologize,
Yeah.
London Batman. Yeah, I noticed earlier that the puppets were here, the Puppetrazzi.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
were trying to comfort you.
They were.
Yeah, how did that work out?
It wasn't enough ice cream. When it's Father's Day, I just
Yeah.
gotta get a big old tub of Rocky Road, and
That's
those
right. That's
two
right.
guys just tried to console me.
Yes. It just wasn't working.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So what do you do on Father's Day?
Oh, I don't know. I sit in a corner with a big tub of ice cream and cry. Jerk! What the hell do you think I do? I go out there and I beat the crap out of every living soul because it makes me feel better about not having a daddy.
Awesome. So how long have you been London Batman?
Awesome. You hear this guy? Sorry you're an orphan. That's awesome and everything. You know what, sir? You're a real jerk.
I'm sorry. Awesome. So, okay, wait, hold on. How long have you been London Batman?
Oh, I've been London Batman for so long. It's part of my life now. It's just
Nice. Because we were here at the London Con, and people were actually asking for you
Yep.
to take photos.
Yep.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really popular and really awesome and
Especially on
kind of like a
Father's Day.
celebrity.
Especially on Father's Day.
Oh, you're such a dick. Why do you gotta keep bringing it up that I'm an orphan? Alfred? You bring me my ice cream, please? I think it's time.
So what have you got planned for the
Alfred!
future?
Bring me the Rocky Road.
He's going to his cell phone calling for Alfred. Who's Alfred?
Alfred's a friend of mine, and that's all you need to know.
Friend with benefits?
Yes. Hello.
He's not a butler or nothing. He's not my living life partner.
Right. You having a good time, London Batman?
Of course I'm having a good time.
Awesome, brother. Thank you so much for the interview. I appreciate it.
Anytime, buddy.
And you're listening to the Del Morgado Show on Reality Radio 101.
Put the special into your special event. With our finger on the pulse of today's event scene, we provide for all your entertainment needs. Amuse and amaze with look-alike performers, illusionists, and interactive entertainment. Fill the air with jazz, dance music, classic rock, Latin, and disco. Thrill your guests with tarot and psychic readings. And treat the kids with children's entertainers, face painting, inflatables, and more. When your reputation is on the stage, let our reputation for excellence earn you a standing ovation. For more information, visit aratoevents.com.
Welcome back to the Del Morgado Show right here on Reality Radio 101. And now, back to your host, Mr. Del Morgado.
Did you say Dale?
I don't know, maybe.
Welcome back to the Del Morgado Show. Yeah, Gary threw me off there with the Dale. I was like, did he show up? You never know, dude. So we've had so many of the Boys Night In guys pop in. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Del Morgado Show. I am your host, Del Morgado. And in the booth is Mr. Gary Labar, who's refused every single offer of chocolate chip cookie or... Dude, man, I can't believe you're taking this diet seriously, man. Like, you did it before you went on vacation. You said you had lost 7 pounds, and then you said you got them right back.
Yeah.
And then you're going on diet again, and now you've lost... What are you up to now?
I lost 15.
15?
Yeah.
Wow, because last week you said you lost 9.
Yeah.
So an extra 40 you dropped.
6.
Sorry, I'm bad with math.
It goes up and down, but we're
Yeah.
trying to get that steady.
Nice. So I take it you said you also went to the doctor today. How did that go? Was that
Good. Everything good.
was good?
Yep.
Nice. So
Yep.
you're on the right path.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, I hope.
Well, you're
right?
definitely sticking to it, man, because I offered you chocolate chip cookies. And
You know what?
You
And
just
you're
wouldn't
such
fucking bend.
You know what? You're the most generous guy I know, man.
What are you talking about?
I mean, you bring me
Well,
stuff
I did that
to
because...
try to kill me.
Yeah, because I don't want the show to go longer.
Yeah.
I'm joking, you
No, I know.
bastard. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? Actually, I'm sure Elaine would probably take over if you passed away. She'd come down and start learning all those controls and shit. Are we getting emails? Looks like he's checking his emails there. What's going on there, Gary? Talk to me, buddy. So, but anyway, London Comic Con, I tell you, it was definitely...
Yeah.
It surprised me. And, excuse me, the Saturday, it was packed. And also... The best part about it was we had the Powers Pack show up. So the last, I'd say, hour of the show on Saturday, we're all upstairs in front of the building. My car was parked in front of the building as well, which is, of course, the Austin Mini that was used in the third film of Austin Powers with the British flag on it and whatnot. And we're all standing around. We're snapping pictures. We're having a good time. London Batman came out there, and it was just big group shots. We had Felicity Shagwell. We also had a woman dressed up as Black Cat, and there was another chick that was there, and she was dressed, I don't know what she was wearing. It was like a Batman outfit with a little cheerleader. Oh, dude, it was hot. It was sexy. So anyway, we're all standing out there, and we're just joking around, having a good time. So it was a lot of fun. And then the next day, we did the Puppetrazzi, the reaction for Puppetrazzi. If you guys haven't seen any videos or anything like that yet, go on YouTube and just type it in, Puppetrazzi, Puppetrazzi. Check it out. We're on Facebook. We're also on Twitter. You will not be disappointed. We have a good time. And I tell you, the host of the event, he was there. And we had initially set up the stage the night before because we didn't want to worry about doing it
of course.
the next morning.
Yeah.
So it was like 3 or 4 of the guys, the event planners that were left over that night, that Saturday night, and we decided, okay, let's show them what the Puppetrazzi is all about. I kid you not, man. The guys were just standing there, kind of like you were the very first time you saw these guys, and you were just like mesmerized, like, what the hell is this? Like, this is cool. And
It was amazing.
It's awesome. I initially, what happened was I saw them performing the very first time at one of the Good Life events that we did, and Kevin had originally brought this up to the event coordinator saying, we got this new idea that we came up with called Puppetrazzi. Let's, are you willing to give it a try and see what you think? The coordinator was like, I don't know. So he said, okay, we'll bring because they used to do paparazzi. So they actually dressed up as paparazzi. And he said, okay, well, we'll bring those just in case you don't like the puppets. So they set up the puppets, and I told you, all the performers, we weren't doing our jobs. We're all watching the Puppetrazzi. We were all mesmerized by these guys, and so was Jake, which was the event coordinator.
Right.
And then he even turns to us and goes, oh, my God. He goes, I can't believe it. And he told us the night before, he goes, look, if you see me standing around here tomorrow, just kind of nudge me away and tell me to get to work. It was just great. I mean, I was like, because...
Well, they're very entertaining.
They are.
Right? Well, very entertaining.
And the funny thing is when you see them come to life, it's so surreal because you see these little puppets talking to you. You're looking directly at the puppets because obviously you're not going to look at the guy behind the curtain. You're going to look at the little puppet.
Yeah, and you guys do such a great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's very entertaining.
As Flashlight Lowlight would say.
Flashlight Low.
Sorry, I messed up on my own name. I'm not focused over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was a great time, and just to see all the reactions, the people coming in, they set us up right at the front door. So we were right as people came in. They see these little puppets going crazy. CTV did a nice little interview with Kevin because I was busy in the ring wrestling. I don't know if you saw the wrestling portion of it.
I did.
There was Dr. Evil and Austin.
That point, yeah,
you didn't see that?
Not that.
Okay, well, Dr. Evil and we were hosting, or Dr. Stevel, sorry. We were hosting the wrestling event that was going on, and they had asked us if we wanted to do a match. And we were like, yeah, sure, we'll come up with a little gig and whatnot. We'll think of something. And then the promoter comes up to me and he goes, why don't you end off the match? Obviously, I was going to win the match. Yeah. And then he goes, why don't you finish him off with a judo chop? So I was like, that's fucking brilliant.
You should have finished him with pork and chop.
Pork and chop. Hey, I'm going to beat you up. Well, those guys, they're wrestling legends, those guys. But it was hysterical because they had 3 matches that went on. And then all of a sudden, Dr. Stevel and I are left in the ring, and we're about to wrap things up. And I go, whoa. We're not done yet, man, because I want to kick your ass. And everybody just went crazy. And they're like, but then
were you screaming? I mean, because it wasn't,
No, we had microphones. We had microphones, yeah.
Okay.
And then everybody was cheering for Dr. Stevel. Like everybody. I'm standing there like, what the hell? What's going on here?
Now let's talk about important stuff because nobody gives a shit about what you're talking
you
about.
Bastard!
Okay, this is nobody cares about that. Okay,
so what do they care about?
First
Gay
of all,
pride?
let's talk about they do.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Was there a lot of hot chicks at
yes.
this con? Okay,
I was getting to those.
No, see what you're doing is you're describing a con.
Yeah.
That probably very little or no one in your listening audience went to.
Probably
so
not.
they're thinking, okay,
but I'm hyping them up for next year.
You know what
I'm saying?
Okay, I get you.
Yeah. This is their first event.
Okay,
so obviously
let's keep the show very interesting so we don't get people...
You're killing me, Gary. You're killing me. Why you got to be like that? Well, I got the interview coming up with the man who set up the con, which I'm sure he appreciates that one there,
Is
you
that
bastard.
Jake?
That is Jake.
Oh, I know Jake.
You know Jake? Right.
Yeah. Isn't it Grimbrother, his last name?
That's his last name.
Yeah, Grimbrother.
You know him, eh?
Yeah, I do.
Very good.
Yep.
Yeah. Where'd you meet him?
I met him we were on the 401, which is, in case, again, people listening don't know.
In Canada.
The 401 is the North America's busiest and longest highway.
Yes, it is.
It goes right across just about our country.
Yeah.
Not the whole country.
Almost.
But I met him at a rest area, I think at a McDonald's when I was eating a salad.
Right.
And water.
Yes.
He was there and he came up to me.
So this was recent?
This was recent. He said, Are you
okay.
Gary LeBar? And I said, yes, I am. He goes, hi, I'm Jake Grimbrother.
Nice.
And I said, are you the con guy?
The con guy from London?
And he goes, yes. I go,
yes.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice.
That's how we met.
You.
And then I stole the French fry off of him.
And then you took a picture, right? Tell me you took a picture.
It didn't come out, though.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, it didn't come out,
you.
man. It was very bad.
I think you turned off my computer there, brother.
I did, because you told me to. Go ahead.
It's because we were doing that song there.
Hey, go ahead.
I was just going to play.
Your computer's on now.
Is it back on?
You.
See?
You're good, you.
That's
Thank
all I
you.
was going to play.
Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now we've got an interview with Jake Grimbrother. Sorry. He was actually the man who set up the London Con, and he's responsible for another con. Oh, here we go. Wake up, you bastard. Come on, what's wrong with you? What do you mean? I care because these guys are awesome.
I'm trying to get your ratings.
What are you talking about? We're getting ratings. People do care because they're going to be at the next event.
Oh, no.
Which is go to emc.ca in Kitchener. Come on, Gary, work with me here, buddy. What's wrong with you? We can talk about vagina
Where's
next
that
time.
cake?
I got plenty over here. Yeah, see? You bastard. So right now, here's the next interview for you guys. I know that Gary doesn't care, but I care because I'm very happy about this.
Don't say you guys.
Who?
When people say that, it drives me nuts. You know
what
why?
should I say?
Because there's women listening, too. You folks.
Yeah, but even women say that
I don't like
to women as well.
All right,
they call women guys.
I'm just telling you.
What's up? So right now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Mr. Jake Grimbrother. You're listening to The Del Morgado Show right here on Reality Radio 101. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the London Comic Con, and I'm with the man, the legend, Mr.
Jake Grimbrother.
You said that well, bro. You are, to my understanding, the man in charge of the London Comic Con.
I am the man in charge of organizing the London Comic Con. This con belongs to the fans. It is not my convention.
I like that.
It's everyone's convention.
That is so true. So true. Now tell us a little bit about the event. I know that we were having a great time so far, but tell us some of the highlights of the show. Like, what were your personal highlights?
Personally, the highlight for the show, well, I'm thinking the highlight of the show is going to be this crazy pro wrestling super showdown that's going to be happening just a few moments.
That's right. That's right.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited. I've been excited all weekend long just to have people come in, have a good time, to see the cosplay people, to see the artists, the vendors, the celebrities. I mean, Vernon Wells and Eric Roberts are here.
No kidding. It's amazing.
Unbelievable.
You guys
energy.
did a great job getting those guys. That was
and
amazing.
just 100%, man.
Yeah.
Everyone is just, there's no specific moment that you can cherish, because this whole thing is just one happy memory, man.
It's amazing.
It's
amazing.
It's just been such a good time. Everyone's having so much fun.
And this is the first con that you guys have done.
This is the first Comic-Con that we've done.
Comic-Con.
Yes,
That's
we've
right.
done we do a Shock Stock, which is a horror themed convention. We've been doing that for 4 years, going on year 5 in April.
Nice.
And so we've been putting those shows together for a while. A bit of a different vibe, obviously. You get more of the horror movie stuff, and more nostalgia as well. It's horror and nostalgia.
What was the driving force behind doing a Comic-Con? What made you guys decide to do that?
Honestly, it was picking up the newspaper one day and seeing there's a local comic shop here in London, Ontario called Heroes. They won the Joe Shuster Award for being the best comic book shop in Canada.
Right.
And then, you're hot off the tail of putting together a AAA horror convention. And you got this great comic book store. You go, this place we got the best comic book shop in town. Why aren't we putting on the best comic convention around?
Yes,
you know
I love that.
Let's
I love
do
the
that.
sound of that, man.
And then, so we basically, that day, I looked at the paper and I just went down there and I said, guys, why aren't you doing this? And they go, why don't you do it, man? You know how to do a convention. And
there
I said,
go.
You know what? I do.
Let's do it.
And it's totally you think you know what you're doing because you've been doing the horror scene for 4 years, but it's a total different entity at this show. But
it's a different type of animal. Yeah,
it's a different. But the good thing about it is that the same heart is there. We've still definitely 100% focused on the fans, satisfaction of the fans. People are here. It's not the biggest convention in the world. And even for a first-year show, it's doing okay. But I mean, there's plenty of room to grow, and it will grow. But everyone that is here has had a great time.
Nice.
And that's what's important.
I know I've had a great time, and I think one of the highlights for you is the Puppetrazzi.
Yeah, I didn't want to get into that. I'm a little in love with the puppets.
Yes. Well, if you got a website.
Yeah, you can go to www.londoncomiccon.ca if you want to check out the London Comic Con.
Awesome.
You can check out www.shock-stock.com if you're into horror movies and crazy stuff.
Awesome.
Weekend-long party in April. I'm telling you, 3 days.
Hey, if you want us there, we'll be there.
You want to come down, man? It'll be
there
crazy.
You go.
You can do an X-rated puppet show.
Hello. Well, Jake, thank you so much.
No problem.
For everything.
Thank you,
I
man.
appreciate everything you did for us this
I love
weekend.
you're here.
Yes, and you're listening to the Del Morgado Show on Reality Radio 101.
At Lanzacor Property Maintenance, we do it all. From spring cleanups to fertilization. eaves trowel cleaning, and weekly lawn maintenance, you can be sure to trust Lanzacor. Mention that you heard this ad on the Del Morgado Show on Reality Radio 101 and receive 10% off of any of Lanzacor's professional property maintenance services. Remember, at Lanzacor, we do it all from snow plowing to sod placement, power washing to debris removal, and a whole lot more. And with any new customer that signs up for our weekly lawn maintenance program through November 30th, Lanzacor will give you a spring and fall fertilizer application treatment valued at over $120, absolutely free if you sign up before June 15th. And with our senior citizens discount, we take 10% off of your bill. For your free estimate, call Lanzacor Property Maintenance at 416-414-8020. That's 416-414-8020. Call today and be weed-free and happier tomorrow. The following program may contain adult language and mature subject matter and does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Reality Radio 101, its advertisers and sponsors, or its listening audience. Listener discretion is strongly advised. Welcome back to the Del Morgado Show right here on Reality Radio 101. To contact Del by email, email him right now, realityradio101@yahoo.com. And now, looking totally ridiculous, playing air drums in Studio 1A of Reality Radio 101, Mr. Del Morgado.
Ow! The hell's wrong with you, Gary? Ow! Come on! You have to be more supportive, you bastard!
I'll get you to the top if you listen to me, bro.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. For those of you that don't know, that song is from my big blockbuster movie back in the early 80s. It was called Commando. Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Come on.
And who is the star of that?
Me.
Who's that?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Ziffel?
Schwarzenegger, you bastard.
Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Okay.
Why you have to be so racist?
I'm not racist. That's your name, I thought.
No, it's not Schwarzenegger. It's Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Nagger. Okay.
Nagger.
Well, that's the way the Southern people say it, right?
Oh, the Southern people.
Right. Southern people.
I like them Schwarzenegger movies.
I like them there movies.
Well, I know you've been busting my chops about the London Con. I got one more interview.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
What that is.
This is actually my very...
It's not Stu, is it?
No, it's Stu. Who's Stu?
Yeah, okay, hold on.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm just trying to think, because I know we did Jake, right?
Yes, we just did Jake.
Yeah.
Not literally.
But you have a celebrity interview, right?
My
Don't
very,
you?
very, very first celebrity interview. Actually, no.
No, you've had celebrity interviews before. Come on.
Mary Anthe Evans.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come on, what's wrong with you?
Oh, my God. Now I feel bad that
You're
I said
supposed to embellish on the air, not
I
sound like a moron.
That was so long ago, you know what I'm saying? All these other interviews have been blurs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
sure.
yeah. Well, everybody that's on my show is a celebrity.
Did you ever do drugs?
No.
Did you ever try pot?
I've tried marijuana, but no effect
That's
on me.
the same thing, yes. Did you try coke?
What are you talking about? That's not
I
drugs.
said, did you try pot? You said I tried marijuana.
No, I said that's the only one I've tried is pot.
Okay, did you ever try coke?
No.
Mescaline?
Nothing.
Heroin?
Nope.
Morphine?
Nope.
Nothing?
No.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I never...
Born and raised in Toronto?
Yeah. I was offered many
What were you
times.
offered? What drugs?
Everything. Everything under the hat. Everything under the hat.
Really?
I was offered meth. I was offered cocaine. I was offered... Jesus Christ.
Don't use it.
What's wrong with you? Come on.
What's wrong with you?
It's just a term. There's nothing behind it. I was at
So-
Sega 2 weeks ago and a guy offered me cocaine.
Really?
Yeah. No word of a lie.
You put that on a clit.
and then you sniff it up.
No. It numbs
What do you
all
do?
that down there, and the chick
Oh.
gets really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I did not know. Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
for sharing, Gary LeVar.
We had a lot of that in the tour bus.
Nice. Well, let's get back to the celebrity interview real quick.
Right.
And his name, he's actually from the film Commando.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll let the interview speak for
Let
itself.
me. So this will be someone I can guess, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you'll know his name.
No, this wasn't something we did
That's
up
the
in
guy,
the
yeah, that's
kitchenette.
the one I
is
showed
it?
you upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the dude I showed you. And you
Okay.
were like,
I don't know that stuff. Let's see if people.
but we're not doing a contest.
Yeah, we're not. I don't want to do a
Yeah,
contest.
we're not doing that. So let's just get the interviews out of the way, and then we can have fun. Would
Okay,
you?
yeah.
Well,
I'm
and
for
then
that.
that'll be 10:30 when we're done.
Yeah, well, then we could sit in there and have a whatever, and
Well, we got more
relax.
food in here
Yeah,
and
more
just
food.
chill,
We
exactly.
could just chill. You
There
and
you
I.
go, you bastard.
Okay.
But speaking of which, we're going till 10:30 in case people were wondering.
Right.
I'm sure
And
they
that's
probably
Eastern
figured
Standard.
it out. Yes.
Eastern Standard Time.
That is
Just to
correct.
let people know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the interview, he's not actually the very first celebrity interview, but he was at the con, and so was Eric Roberts.
Right, Eric
Now,
Roberts.
Here's the interesting part about Eric Roberts. I went to ask him an interview. I got to ask you because you probably know this a lot more than I do. He said to me that I had to come up with him with prepared questions for him.
No, because he's an asshole. He can't
Oh.
ad-lib. So he's a terrible actor.
Well,
He's
is an
a big-
asshole.
He's a B-list actor.
Yeah.
A good actor, a lot of times a director would say in a movie,
Yeah.
I don't really want to give you lines. I
Right.
want you to ad-lib.
Yeah.
I want to just see what the camera will capture. Well, he's not
Exactly.
capable of
Exactly.
doing that.
No, so he needs
So,
to prepare.
yeah, so
I
he's
thought
an
it was
idiot.
because of the fact that, they don't want to be asked questions that it's going to catch him off guard and make him look stupid.
Doesn't
or
matter.
anything
He
like
doesn't
that.
have to answer it.
That's true. No comment. I'm sure they've said that one before in the business. But I went up to him and I asked him for an interview, and he said that to me, and then I was like, oh, okay, no worries. And then I went to go talk to the man, Mr.
Stan the
Vernon.
man?
No. Mr. Vernon G Wells. And for those of you that don't know, he's from the film Commando.
And he's the nephew of the Orson Welles.
Is he?
No, I just made that up.
Why you gotta be like that?
Because people would get
He
that.
could actually be
that's-
listening, Gary.
That could be the most exciting thing that happened to your show tonight.
Maybe.
That I said he's
That you
related
said
to the
related
great
to-
late Orson
Ooh.
Welles.
Can you do an impersonation of Orson Welles? Let's see.
I have to have a cigar because he always had a cigar.
Yeah, that is
Ladies and
correct.
gentlemen,
Yeah.
this is my magic show. No, I can't actually. I don't know who that was.
That was funny though. You're gold, Gary.
I'm giving myself a
You're-
manicure right now.
Are you actually doing that?
Yeah.
I can't see. Oh dear God, you are. He's clipping his.
No, I'm
his
not clipping. I'm
fingernails.
cleaning my cuticles
You're cleaning.
because I have great hands as a
Wow.
musician.
Are you
have
sure
to-
you're not going to Pride Parade this weekend, you
I
bastard?
If you see me start to
Yeah.
trim my pubic hair, then I will
I'll be there on Tuesday for the trannies.
Oh, are you?
I'll
You
definitely
want me
be
to go
there
with
for
you?
Yeah, console me, Gary. 'cause
I guarantee if you went to that when
Yeah.
you saw the trannies, I'm not kidding you.
I would love it.
I
would
swear
totally love
that
it,
you would
yeah.
invite them because they don't care what your apartment looks like, which is beautiful.
No, they're actually, believe it or not, more picky than girls.
I bet you they would go back there just to do some things.
No, dude, I highly, sincerely doubt it.
And let me tell you
they're
something.
more prima donnas than women
okay,
are.
but let me tell you something.
Yeah.
All those pictures you showed of the trannies,
Yes.
all those
you
pictures,
failed everything.
but all those pictures you say that really would turn you on.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of trannies that are going to be there because this
Yeah.
is world pride.
I know they're going to come from all over the world. Yeah.
And you're
Come.
just dying to take care of
They're
one of
gonna-
those. You just want one of those popsicles, right? You just,
that was the cooler you gave me earlier with coming back.
dude, you want one of those popsicles in your mouth.
I don't want that in the mouth. I'd prefer that they perform on me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
What's
my
wrong with
God!
I can't take a cock in the mouth. Speaking of which, we got an awesome comedy
Oh,
clip coming
God.
up later, which we talked about last week. But right now,
Right.
I just got to mention this real quick because I do highly appreciate.
That's the highlight of the show, by the
What?
way.
The
That
cock?
comedy clip. No, when that comedy
Yeah,
clip comes
You're
on,
gonna love that.
that's when I'm going to start to listen.
Yes, you will, you bastard.
Go
Actually, you
ahead.
might listen with this interview.
All right, let me hear this.
Let me finish, you freak.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so what happened was I recorded the interview. Go, keep sleeping. I'll keep talking. I recorded the interview with Vernon, and I go to my table to kind of reflect on the moment and listen to the interview, and it didn't fucking record. So I was all freaked out. I'm like, what the fuck? I got a great interview, and then I was like, what do I do?
What
do
happened?
I do? I don't know. I don't know
You
what
didn't
happened.
hit the record button.
I did. It was recording. I think that
Oh.
I forgot to save. So
All
when
right.
I was done the recording, it didn't save. So I go to I go to Ron and I go, what the fuck, man? Like, should I go back and ask him for another interview? I go back, I ask him, and I was almost like feeling like a total retard. He turns to me and he goes to this, you fucking wanker. He goes, sit your ass down. We'll do it again. Come on, get the fuck over here. I think that's pretty accurate, especially when you hear the interview. So,
did he ask if it was working this time? Did he say, ask the first question, but check and see if it's working?
No, we did it. And then he was actually patient enough to, see, the crowd was pretty big, but it wasn't big enough that he didn't have time. So he was cool enough to, and he did another promo for me the whole bit. So what I'm going to do, and I know I've said this before, but I'm going to get a whole CD of promo together, and I'm going to put them all together and give them to you. And I can hear you
I'm just clipping a couple things. Go ahead.
Are you ready with that CD, you prick?
Oh.
And then you wonder why I call you the prick behind the curtain.
What are we doing? Celebrity interview.
I got it. Hold on. Let's get Artie in here, you bastard.
You son of a bitch.
Yes.
Right.
Are we going to Denny's tonight, or are we going to chill out here?
No.
We're going to chill out here?
Yeah, we could chill here for a little bit.
Because you don't want to.
I don't feel like going anywhere. I'm tired, man. I had a long day.
I feel you, dude. I feel you. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, he is definitely one of my favorite interviews.
Yep.
Mr. Vernon G Wells.
We have ice cream.
Do we?
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, we have ice cream.
Okay. All right. Well, we have cake.
And I'll make you a banana split. Is that what you have there?
No, I'll have some of the rest of the cake that I brought. Big cake, too, is awesome.
Yeah.
So, all right, you're listening to Mr. Vernon G Wells right here on the Del Morgado Show on Reality Radio 101. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the London Comic Con, and I've got with me Mr. Vernon G Wells. Say hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
He's looking at me funny because we had to do this again.
Yeah.
Yes, and you are a star from such films as?
Let me see. Australia After Dark.
Yes.
Sex in the Kitchen.
No, we're not talking about that career.
Oh,
we're talking about
my other career.
Yes, your Hollywood career.
The one where I think I'm an actor.
That's right.
Career.
That's the one.
Oh, but porn was so much more fun. I mean, seriously.
That's right. It's funny. You've never heard my show before, but you know exactly which direction I go in.
Yeah.
So tell us. You've done Road Warrior, obviously.
Well, I haven't done anybody on Road Warrior, but totally straight.
Yes.
And would you like to move your chair?
Yes, I know. I'm getting a little close.
I
know. But you were a part of Warrior, Weird Science.
Yes.
Yes. And
Inner Space.
Inner Space, which a few months ago, I only realized that because I was watching it. I'm like, holy shit, it's Bennett from Commando.
I'm always intrigued by the phrase, holy shit.
Holy shit.
I mean, if I was the Pope, I could understand.
Yes. But you're not.
But being me, it's just like, oh, fuck. It's much easier.
Right. So have you got anything coming up on the horizon? No, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about your penis. Even though I am slightly turning you on.
Yeah, ever so slightly. Yeah. I mean, seriously, if this was a porno, it would be 7 fluffers trying to get me up. Seriously.
Nice. What like in your former career, that's right.
Yeah, my former career, yes. I have Savior of None.
Okay.
The Lighthouse Keeper.
Nice.
And we repeated these all before, and now I've forgotten every one of them.
Okay, well, they can always IMDb it to find out what you got coming up.
Don't be such lazy shits. Go to fucking IMDb it. What's your problem? I have to do everything for you?
What do I have to do everything myself?
You know what? Hey, I'm a star. I don't have to do this shit.
That's right.
Yeah, I can have other people do my interviews.
That's right. I was wondering if you could quickly, from Weird Science, give us the line. I know you probably get this all the time, but the line from Weird Science about when he's in the shower.
Now I got a mouthful of crap. You want me to do that? Great.
You're the one who's eating.
God, I hate some people.
That's right.
Hang on.
Do you remember the lines?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a countdown.
Oh, countdown.
Okay, in 3.
Okay.
2. Count
what?
it.
There's no one.
There's no one.
Damn. You know, you got to say these things.
I'll say action.
Oh, okay,
all right,
fine.
there we go. And action.
How come 2 kids like you can't even take a shower with a beautiful woman without wearing your jeans.
That's awesome, man. I love it.
That's $100.
Yes. Oh, okay. I'll talk to my producer.
Well, it's either $100 or a tall blonde with big tits.
Oh,
Take your
hello.
pick.
We can work on that.
Okay,
There's a lot
fine.
of ladies around today.
Oh,
so-
good.
So I was going to ask real quick.
Yes.
I do Arnold Schwarzenegger on my show every now and then to bust my producer's
A lot of
balls.
people have done Arnold
I'm
Schwarzenegger,
sure.
dear.
Well, let's see if you like this one.
Okay.
So right now, I want to do the scene from Commando. Yes, is that okay? Yeah.
Okay.
He's turning his head. Oh, here we go.
There's pathetic and then there's you. It's like, really?
Well, why gotta be like that, man?
Okay, fine.
So we're
Let's
gonna do
get it over and
yeah,
done
we'll
with.
do the quick scene right when Arnold's leaving to go to the
Yes,
airport,
okay.
and I'll say, "I'll be back, Bennett."
I'll be waiting, John.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Mr. Vernon G Wells. Thank you so much for being on my show and doing the interview again.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I have to have a shout out to your producer. What was his name again?
Gary, yes.
Oh, yeah, Gary the fag. Seriously, Gary, being
Yes.
homosexual is nothing to be ashamed of. But what I would like to do is
Yes.
present you with a large bottle of Vaseline
That's right.
because working with this guy, every time you're around, you're going to get fucked, and with the Vaseline, it's not going to hurt as much. So
Why you gotta be like that?
we all love you, Gary, and
Yes.
there's many of them that probably would love to.
And on that note, you're listening to the Del Morgado Show on Reality Radio 101.
Welcome back to the last show of Del Morgado. You bastard. How dare you? Your mic is on.
All right.
Well, you know what?
Welcome back to the show.
Wait a minute. When did
like
you
that,
tell him to
didn't
say
you?
all that?
He was the one who thought of that. I didn't say nothing.
And did he ask you if I really was a homosexual?
No,
afterwards?
he didn't. He just
and
said
this
it.
guy is the guy on...
He was from the Terminator movie. He was the bad guy in the Terminator movie. He's actually still making movies. He's got tons of them coming out
Oh,
soon.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah. He was also in Road Warrior. Yeah, you probably don't know the guy. If
And he's-
you've seen him, if you see him, I'll show you a photo after the show and you'll know who he is.
Okay, hold on. I gotta
Yeah.
get this happening. Hold on.
All right. Yes. Yes. Your plans for all domination are sadly
I
mistaken.
love that. Listen to that tune. Yeah,
I'm afraid that Vernon G Wells pissed you off something awful.
That's beautiful. I can always say then, Vernon G Wells
Vernon G Wells.
called me a fag.
Junior.
Quit calling me a fag.
You know why? Because of Pride Parade.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow, that is.
That was funny as shit. I was dying when he said that, dude. I had
That's
no
right.
idea he was gonna say it. I didn't even say your name. I just said, yeah, my producer. We had done the interview the first time, and we didn't do that.
No,
bit.
he asked again. You said, "Oh, his name is Gary," and he goes, "Gary, it's
Yeah.
no shame to be a homosexual."
I knew that'd be the highlight for you.
That's
bro.
funny.
Well, that's perfect segue because right now it's time for the comedy. Well, actually, no, it's not because we didn't have anybody come in yet. So I guess we're safe, right? You think?
What?
Oh, there he is. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I thought my jokes were bad.
That's right. If you don't do that now, man, it's like it's not the same.
You know,
you bastard.
besides Vernon, since
Yes.
I think I would be more in awe if I really knew who he was.
I
But
see.
I'll check it out. But I love
Yeah.
that about.
Yeah,
Gary.
that was
Okay,
hysterical.
very
I was
nice.
dying, dude.
Thank you very much.
No problem. It was his idea, so
Yeah,
that was
beautiful.
totally him.
But what's gonna make my night?
Yes, is this
the-
comedy clip?
This comedy clip,
And you
I
know
hope,
what the comedy clip is, right?
yeah, and I hope it's
think you
not.
figured it
let me
out
see
already.
it's only 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I
I took the
could-
best of it. I took the best
Man,
of it.
I would have looked forward to having like 10 minutes of this guy. Yeah.
Oh, I know. You love this guy.
I love this guy.
Everybody loves this guy. Yeah, right.
I do.
No, I'm saying everybody. Not everybody likes him.
Right.
But with Pride Week on the horizon,
Yeah.
I wanted to pick a comedy clip that was perfect for comedy.
Right.
Because, in all honesty, I mean, I agree with you when it comes to this whole Pride thing. I think it's a crazy event. They push the envelope, which I don't think they should.
I don't even again.
It's like
I
I don't like
care
the
about
fact that no, you don't have a
I
problem
don't-
with these guys shaking
no,
their junk in front of
You know what? It's because the gay agenda tries to throw it in our face.
That's the problem.
If you just live your life, you've got 2 guys, 2 girls, you're going down the street, you're holding hands. Who cares?
There you go.
You want to get married? Go fuck yourself. Go ahead. Who cares?
Yeah.
Don't throw it in my face and try to,
Well, like Mike Kalenko said on Boys Night In last week, go fuck your asses out.
Yeah, so that's why, and they're actually, all the libs out there that are all this pro-gay stuff, you're actually hurting the cause of
economy.
gaiety. No, you're hurting
too.
the cause of gaiety.
Yeah.
Because you're throwing it down people's faces where they're getting so sick of it, they're not going to start supporting laws and rules and things.
They won't. And I know a lot of gay people that are like respectful gay people that would never go to Pride Week because of the fact that they exploit it in a way that they don't want to be represented.
Yeah, you know what? And I don't even care, again, if there is a Pride Week. I don't like the idea that the taxpayers are paying for it.
I agree with you on that, too, 100%.
Because
Which is
there's a
why
lot
I
of
decided
people,
on this comedy clip, because Andrew
a lot
says
of
it
people
best.
don't want it.
No, a lot of people don't. I think it's a ridiculous thing,
Yeah.
and it shouldn't be done. I agree with you that we should have a straight parade. I agree with you on that, but it'll
You know
never
what?
happen
If you
because
want
they would never do it.
No, they wouldn't do it. But you know
Yeah.
what? There's enough private people that would pay for this.
Yeah.
You know, when we talk about what taxes should pay for, that includes gay people. Gay people
Absolutely.
want safe roads.
Yep.
They want to be able to walk around safe. So cops, if
absolutely.
they have to go to the hospital, they want health
They
care.
want health care,
right?
absolutely, yeah,
so
yeah.
my rights are gay rights,
Yeah.
okay, if you want to call it that. But
Yeah.
a pride parade spending $1.7 million out of
shouldn't
tax
come out of
shouldn't
our-
come out of
no,
it.
I
But
agree.
it is. So
It's
go.
bullshit.
I want to just say this to the gay people.
for it.
Go
for it.
fuck yourself. Okay?
And you said that
And
with
some
such...
of them do.
Yes, they do.
I wish I could.
I know.
I can't reach it.
Reach around.
Self-masturbation
Yeah.
is a thing, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what a reach around is? Have you ever heard that expression?
know what that
All
is.
right, just checking. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to undoubtedly the most controversial comic of all and any time, Mr. Andrew Dice Clay, and he's got something to say about gay people. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to that right here on the Del Morgado Show on Reality Radio 101.
Yeah, it's a beautiful world, isn't it? It's a beautiful fucking world. It sucks, huh? Fuck you. Another guy trying to impress his boyfriend. See, I just don't get that whole gay thing at all. To me, that's just common sense, you know? I don't see how a guy lays on the beach, looks at another guy's hairy ass and says, "Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta have that. I ain't leaving the beach till I meet him. Come on." They're on TV every day, every fucking day. We want our rights, we want our rights. I'll give them rights. 10% off of Vaseline. Now get the fuck back in the closet. And they walk with that limp wrist. Their wrists aren't limp, they're busted from being on their hands and knees all night. Come on. But you know what it is? You got all kinds. You got these trans testicles. Yeah, that's a nice Sunday surprise. Meet the girl of your dreams, you wine at diner, you take her home, you put your hand up her skirt, you hold in a tree trunk. What do you say? Hey, for a chick, you got some set of balls on you. And bisexual? No such thing. Let me clear that up right now. You either suck dick or you do not suck dick. There's no in between here. There's no middle ground. What do these guys do? Get up in the morning and flip a coin to decide. Heads, I want hair pie. Tails, balls across the nose. Oh! Hey, you don't see black guys being gay, that's for sure. How do you give a guy head from 3 blocks away and say, "I love you"? That's right, blacks are proud of their penises. They hold on to it like someone's gonna rip it off. They come down the street. Yeah. You know, a lot of people says to me, "Moby, why are you always holding your thing?" Well, you know, it wouldn't be gentlemanly to leave it like dragging on the ground behind me and shit. Children get hurt with this motherfucker, yeah. Yeah, well, while you're at it, why don't you snake the toilet, okay? And plunge the kitchen sink. It could always use it. Now, the blacks know what I'm talking about. Where are you tonight? Smile. I dig you people. Just throw it up here. Let me show him, huh? There he is. What a fucking guy. This guy got to go for a fitting just to wear a condom. Let me tell you something. Yeah. Think of the Japanese, huh? Put a piece of gum on it. And now condoms are coming out in colors. That's real important. Think the last thing a girl wants to see in the dark is a big lime green dick coming at her. Yeah, say hello to E.T., honey. He's coming home.
Hey, this is Andrew Dice Clay, huh? I just want to say to Del Morgado, thank you for having me on your fucking show. You know what I'm saying? But let me clear something up with you right now, huh? You like these pig girls, these she-males, these lady boys. What the fuck is wrong with you, huh? I'm telling you, you stick with the chicks even though you're gay. Get yourself back in the closet and clean your fucking apartment. Welcome back to the Del Morgado Show, and now, Mr. Del.
What's the rest of my name?
I don't know.
Morgado. Remember? More. God.
Right.
No. Wow. I thought this was supposed to be a sophisticated show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come there's such, when you put these songs on your CD, there's so
Yeah.
much time in between? Like
No,
when it goes out like 3, 2, 1, 0, the next one should kick right in. It's got like a... That's what the delay was.
I don't know. I can't explain it, buddy.
I think you should do your show now always the last few minutes with music like this in the background so we can relax.
Just we're allowed
Yeah.
to?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could play that. Yeah.
Right?
That's
Okay,
funny,
just
actually.
Think about it, right? Okay, so here you go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen,
No,
and
but then I
welcome.
do a regular show like this.
Yeah.
Like,
That would be awesome.
So anyways, we hope a lot of people enjoyed the show today.
I have that outro music that's...
Oh, it's okay. We're
no,
not
you
there
can
yet.
keep that there. You keep that there.
Right.
You know, I would like to thank everyone for listening this evening.
Yeah.
And hope that you enjoyed the
boring interviews.
Easy.
Oh,
What are you
the
going to be like
interviews.
that? Why
I'm
you be
just
like
telling
that?
you what it is.
Oh, actually, this is a really bad segue. But you know our Geek Card.
Yeah.
Did you know what's going on with them as of late?
Yeah, Geek Card, congratulations to them. They have a
Yes.
TV show.
Yes. Oh,
Which
they got a
would be-
TV show.
A TV show.
That's not what I was going to talk about. I didn't know
You
they got
gonna-
a TV show.
You didn't.
No. I was only told about Geeks.
The Kickstarter.
Yeah.
You're going to
they're,
give, okay, would you like to give the information?
Yeah, I will,
Why
actually.
don't you do that?
Actually, if you want to fade that
No,
out
no,
there.
I like
just-
it.
You like
All right, I'll fade it out.
They're trying to come up with funds for a documentary that they're working on. It's a stand-up comedy tour all across Canada. And what it's called is The Geeks Shall Inherit the Earth.
Right.
Did you hear about this?
I did.
Okay. You can check them out. There's a website to go with this. It's www.geeksinheritearth.com.
Is it Earth or the Earth?
I thought it was the Earth, but it just says here,
Okay,
Inherit
that's
Earth.
fine.
So geeksinheritearth.com. And if you contribute some funds and pre-order the film, and the campaign is, what is this? If the campaign is successful, the film will be released in August of 2015. So there you go. So I spoke to Andrew, and he's most likely going to come on the show because he wants to promote. I don't know if he's going to be available in the next few weeks, but he says he'd like to come out and promote and talk about his upcoming tour.
Project.
Yes, with
Yeah.
Mr. Gavin Stevens.
Gavin's a nice guy,
Yeah,
very funny
when
man.
believe it or not, when I started doing stand-up back in the day, he was already a headliner back then.
Yeah.
So he's been in comedy forever, and he's now focusing on the geek comedy aspect of it all. And very, very funny guy, and very nice guy as well. And he's working with Andrew Young, and they're
Very nice.
gonna make this happen. I didn't know about a TV show, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, we'll bring that. I have to get
Yeah.
all the details, and we can, if you'd like, we can
Yeah.
talk about that on another show.
Is it actually going to be called Geek Hard?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Bell Media
Ooh.
is producing and marketing it.
That's fucking cool.
You got $1 billion company behind it.
God damn. Yes. That's where we have to take this. Actually, I'd rather do the morning show. You know why? Because I want to wake your ass up at 6 a.m. and bore you all fucking morning.
You know me.
Yes.
If I'm making money, I won't even go to bed.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Wow. You're one of
I
those
have to
types
make
who would
cash.
just sleep.
I do. I spread the wealth.
Nice.
I try to.
I hear you.
You're very good at that.
Yes.
That's a great asset. When you pass on,
Yeah.
I'm a believer in God.
Yeah.
He's going to look at you and say, this is one guy who is never selfish.
Thank you. I
That's
appreciate
an asset
that.
for heaven.
Absolutely.
I'm
man.
telling you.
I take after my father, man. God rest his soul. Speaking of
right.
Father's Day,
Mhm.
I would like to send a shout out to all the fathers out there that have passed away in the past.
Mhm.
And I'd like to just take a moment of silence. How long can we take silence?
We can take silence because we do have a cloud up in heaven. It's called
Okay.
Cloud 101.
Right on. Right
and
on.
they're there.
No, but how long are we allowed to take a moment of silence on the
A
air?
moment. Just take a moment. And,
like 10 seconds?
yeah.
Okay, so let's take a moment of silence for all the fathers out there that have passed on, which your father has passed on as well.
That's right.
And just in memory of my father, Zebu Morgado, I would like to send a moment of silence. So here we go. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to wrap it up there, buddy. So I think in in retrospect, you were bored out of your fucking mind on this show, but I had a good time.
No, I wasn't bored. It's just, let's say someone tunes onto their show. Usually
Right.
shows are
Wait,
entertaining.
maybe we shouldn't be doing this while you got the music playing.
Go
Hold on,
ahead. The
pause
music-
that for a second.
No, the music's fun. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you going
We'll
to say?
critique later.
Oh. No, say it, man, you bastard. Say what you're going to say, man. Well, we can kick this in a second or two.
No, people listen to these shows. It's like
Yeah.
if you're turning on Stern or whatever.
Right.
You want to listen to things that are happening in the world that are funny that you can
Yeah.
relate to.
Right.
And if you had a whole bunch of interviews of, let's say, semi-famous people, which you did,
Yes,
people would listen and say, "Whoa, that's cool," because I
Yeah.
saw that guy in the movie. And-
Right.
But when anybody, not you,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
anybody talks about something that they personally have done
Yeah.
that might not mean a lot to a lot of people,
Right.
they say, "Well, I'm not really interested in that. Let me see
Yeah.
what else is on."
Oh,
That's all.
I see what you mean.
I'm a critiquer,
okay.
man.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Remember,
we've-
Gospel Gary knew.
I hear you. Gospel Gary knows all.
250,000 listeners
daily
a night. That's a
pretty good.
quarter of a million.
Yes.
And the irony,
Yeah,
ready?
yeah. Go for it.
Way before I met my wife,
Yeah.
when I was Gospel Gary in 1997 to 1999,
Wow.
my father-in-law now
Yeah.
used to listen to me up here in
Oh,
Canada
That's right.
when I was down in New York.
Yes, you told me about this.
And he used to listen to me, and he didn't know that I would eventually
Marry his daughter.
marry his daughter.
That's right. Is he still with us? He's
Yes,
still
he
with us.
is. So,
Awesome.
so the point is,
Yeah.
I know what it takes, bro.
I hear you, buddy. And that's why I'm going to be listening to you.
Right.
Because I want to make it.
So are we ready for some music before?
Yes.
And you want and just to let people know,
Yeah.
we will. When I say we, not me, but you will.
Yes.
Be having some cake.
Yeah, absolutely.
And ice cream.
Yes, I will.
Right?
I will.
You
if
got
you're
it.
willing to share
And
some.
maybe you
And
want me to make you a banana split?
No, just
ice
a
cream?
little a la mode.
Okay, what about with whipped cream?
No, just ice cream is fine.
Okay, we gotta
I'm
get
not
rid
a
of the
big
whipped cream, too.
Unless it's
Okay.
on a naked body.
Okay,
you know what I'm
baby,
saying?
yeah. Okay, you ready?
It'll behave.
You
But
ready?
I'm noticing those awesome bins you have there.
Those bins
recycling
are my
bins.
life. I have to
You
admit,
love those things,
I
don't
love
you?
those bins.
I may have a couple extra for you if
I
you
love
need
those
some.
bins.
So I'll see if I can
There
talk to
will
some
be
people.
a bin in there shortly. We're
Nice.
going to put candy in it.
You know what I'm thinking? We should buy a few of these. But these would be gone in
No,
no time.
no,
man.
yeah, no, and they're
Icy
expensive.
squares, yeah. They're not
If
cheap,
you go,
man.
and as Elaine told you, if you
Yeah,
go to the
bulk
dollar
farms or
store,
something like
bulk
that, or-
farm,
yeah, yeah.
bulk farm.
Yeah, apparently they
It's
sell
a
much
quarter of what. Let's say you
No.
pay $1.99 a pound. Say
It was $2.99 a
okay,
pound,
it would
yeah.
be a 79 cents a pound or something like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm there for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy
Hey, the
those by
K-Dog goes
truckload.
there all the time.
Does he?
Yeah.
I'm getting those
The
by the
dog
truckload.
buys
You don't need a
stuff.
membership for that one, do
No.
you? It's not like Costco or anything.
No, man.
I know you can get them at Costco.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. All right.
We
now
don't want
it's
to put
time-
those there, though.
No,
Okay,
I'm taking
so-
them with me,
yeah.
buddy. No way I'm leaving
All right,
them
you
here with
ready?
the scavengers.
All right, we always need a 3, 2, 1 before this
Yes.
music. In 3, 2.
Well, it seems all good things must come to an end. But my ass will be back next week. Same time, same channel. I see you doing the funny faces back there, you bastard. I'll be downloading the show on my website, which is www.dfhstudios.com. You fucker. He's doing pork and chop in the back. Or you can check them out on YouTube. Type in DFH Studios, and you'll get them all. If you have any comments, suggestions, or topics for the show, email me at dfhstudios@hotmail.com. You can also join my Facebook page for funny pics and constant updates. Facebook.com/DFH Studios. And I'm also on Twitter at Del Morgado Show. I want to thank the man behind the big plate glass that I have to keep staring at him through, Mr. Gary LeBar. Say goodnight to everybody at home, you silly bastard.
Forget about them fucking she-males, all right? I told you that.
I'll forget about it. I especially want to thank each and every single one of you for listening and hope that you tune in next week. I want to wish you all a good night, baby! Yeah! My name! You know what my name is, Gary?
Yes.
My name is Del Morgado, and you've been listening to The Del Morgado Show right here on Reality Radio 101.1.